Hey guys, what's up? It's Sean, Autotopia LA. We're back here at the Hood Muscle Cars crew. Today we're with Blank.
Yep.
By the way, you'll notice one by one as we shoot the Hood Muscle Car guys, they all have a nickname that they go by. And they drive cars here. As you can tell, you'll probably hear cars in the background as we're doing this. So today's my first time shooting with Blank, and this comes from, I call him Eric, you guys call him Belly.
Yeah.
And Belly says, hey man, got this really cool truck you gotta shoot.
Yeah.
Sends me a quick little video. It's an instant, yes, let's do this, right? So here we are.
That's right.
And I don't know anything about it other than you told me blips off camera. But so what year?
This is a 1955 big window short bed pickup truck, 3100 series.
How long you had it for?
I've been had it for about 18 years now.
Oh, so you've had it for a while.
Yeah, it's been through some trials and tribulations. Yeah,
okay,
so.
Like they always are, right? Well, and you're like, I know you and quite a few of the guys here are old school street racers.
That's me.
Like actually going out, getting after it, putting money in your pocket.
Yeah, I made a lot of money at the street races. Gypsy Mike, Cripple Kevin, the other Gypsy brothers, and it just goes on and on. Everybody know me at the street races.
Yeah,
I held it down for like 5 or 6 years straight. Nobody could beat me.
So, and that wasn't in this though.
No, that was in El Camino.
El Camino.
1978 El Camino. We called the Green Mile.
Yeah.
And then I had also a Vega station wagon, 600-inch big block, 650 on the nitrous, all fiberglass, 1432. This on the back bumper when I leave. So.
Oh my God.
Been street racing since I was about 16 years old. Yeah,
wow.
So it's been real good. My teacher, when I used to go to Fremont, I was in auto mechanic class, and he got me into racing. When I was 16 years old, he helped me build my first race car, a little Vega, Mr. Gray from Fremont.
Right on.
And it just went from there. And he's in our car club and still now today with us.
And your other club, like you were saying, your shirt, Black Classics is your other club.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, well, let's dig in on what this is. So curious, one of my questions is, because I know you make power with this thing, is it still all stock framework underneath? Or
still, well, except for the front end, it's a Camaro front clip, coilover, tubular, A-arms, but the frame is still stock.
Have you boxed it at all?
I'm finna box it now. I'm finna do a 4-link. I'm finna tub it.
Okay.
I'm finna put like a 1432 under the back so I could just let it go off the clutch.
Yeah, yeah.
And but I finna do a lot of more work to it. It's just in the beginning stages right now. Yeah.
That's funny. After 18 years, it's in the beginning stages, man. Well, let's pop the hood, dude, and see what we got going here.
383 little stroker under there.
Yeah, right. He almost got me. LS.
LS. 5.3.
Okay.
Well, it's a brand new stock block. Only thing we went in and did was re-gap the rings. I put a turbo cam in it, studded everything, did a little CNC work to the heads, and that was it. And it just went crazy from there.
Gotcha.
In horsepower. Yeah.
So what do you make on just the engine? Do you know?
Right now with no boost, I'm about 1,000 horsepower. No boost in it.
Just the engine?
Yes, and that's just on spring pressure. That's just when I get in it on spring pressure, I'm like 1,000 horsepower out the gate. I haven't even put boost in it yet because I've never needed it. I run up on Tesla's.
You wouldn't needed it 1,000 horsepower, dude.
I run up on all the Hellcats and I just run away from them with no boost. And the spring pressure goes up to about 8 pounds. I notice when I'm running it, about 7,000 RPMs, it'll come up to boost about 8 pounds.
How high does it rev to?
It'll go 7,000. It'll go 7,000 RPMs.
Wow, man, that's pretty high revving.
Yeah, it go quick. It ain't lazy. It's right now.
It snaps through. Yeah,
it's right now.
Yeah. And then obviously you've got twins on here.
And that's the beautiful thing about it. Them twins right there. Them is my girls. It's two 66, 64 Turbonetics, and I had them custom built because I told the guy I didn't want a lot of lag in him. I wanted it to be able to street drive it. I drive this truck to Laughlin, Vegas, everywhere.
Yeah.
I didn't want a lot of lag, and he said, no problem, I'm gonna build you some special turbos, this for this motor, and that's where it went from there.
So at some point, because you said right now you're running no boost.
No boost on E85. I run E85, or if I can't get E85, I'll put 89. 91 octane in it and keep going. And I don't have to change the way I drive it because it still don't have no boost in it. So it acts the same on 91 or 89, whichever one I put in it. To me, it feels a little bit better on E85.
Sure. When you add boost, even if you did a low amount, like let's say you did 6 or 8 pounds of boost.
If I put 6 or 8 pounds of boost, I'm gonna be about 1,200 horsepower. Easy.
God dang, man.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. This is the funnest car I ever had to drive.
Is it really? That's saying something. You guys, so off camera, he's telling me, you said you have 6 classic cars.
Yes.
You got the El Camino, the Vega, a Nova. I mean, you got some cars.
Yeah, that's right.
So
that's right.
just to hear you say that this is the most fun out of all of them.
This is the truck right here.
Wow,
the rest
man.
of them, I'll be like, go ahead, take them. Don't bother my truck.
I wish I could see your suspension, man. You're pretty tight. Wow, God, the piping is bitching coming off.
All stainless steel exhaust, 3-inch all the way out the back.
Really quiet.
It's
turbo
quiet.
really quiets stuff down a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah, a buddy of mine, Nate, he came up with the idea of the turbos, the mufflers and all that. He did all the piping and everything. I said, I don't want it loud. I want it to be real quiet, a little sleeper. He said, I got you. They have no idea. They think it pull up and they be like, oh, look at the little old truck. It's all right. Now it sounds like a jet airplane when I get in it. It sounds like a jet airplane finna take off. You just hear them turbos come on. Yeah, then they know, oh, I messed up.
Yeah. It don't take this wrong, but it's so utility, right? Like you can, it's far from a show truck. Let's say that, right?
I haul like refrigerators on this thing. I go pick up a couch.
I love this.
And people call, hey, you doing? I say, I'm okay. I say, I'm in the old truck. I ain't in my big truck. I can carry a few things. It ain't big as my dually. And I just go over there and pick it up. I got straps. The straps are still in the back. I strap it down and we go to Home Depot or wherever we need to go.
Mm-hmm. Just so you guys know, and I highly recommend, like, go look into the Hood Muscle Cars, guys.
Yeah.
Chris, partner in the channel, one thing we comment on pretty much every time we're around your crew, you guys are always smiling.
Yeah.
Like a happy bunch of dudes, right?
That's right.
You got a crew of people, you've known each other for, gosh, some of you guys
30 and 40 years, some of us. Yeah, that's right.
The other thing I love is that not only do you guys all have, it seems like all of you have more than one fun car.
Yeah, that's right.
But you guys all drive them.
All everywhere.
You don't have
trailer
show ponies.
No, we don't trailer our cars nowhere.
Yeah.
If we leave right now going to Louisiana, we drive our cars. Hey, that's just how we do it.
We shoot a lot of vehicles that kind of really do land in the show car world where you fire it up, very mildly in first gear, you idle onto a trailer, you come off the trailer into a show, and then wash, rinse, and repeat over and over and over, and it never gets driven.
No. We have fun on the 40 freeway going to Laughlin every year. It's coming up again in October, and we drive everything we got. If some break down, it's enough of us that know how to work on cars. We fix them on the freeway. We put a transmission out of a car on the freeway and put a front seal in it right on the freeway. Ran come loose, we fix it. We had a rocker break, we fixed it. We changed a rocker and a valve seat right on the side of the freeway. So we drive these cars and we fix them right there.
So cool, Blake.
So I love it.
That's badass.
I wait for this trip every year.
Here's the part to me, you say you wanted it to be sleeper, right? So you made it not loud, and that part of it's sleeper. But anyone that sees these wheels, especially, I see a beadlock on the back. Now maybe it's some guy that just thought, a beadlock looks cool, but let's be honest. If you're running a beadlock, it's because you don't want tire slip and you get after it.
I still slip the tires, but it's better than having a regular stock radio tire on it because I can't drive it. It just blows the tires away every time I get on the gas.
Yeah.
I had to go to those to even when I first had it tuned in dyno, because I went there on some radios. The guy said, man, I can't tune this car with these radios on here. So I was like, I got the tires at home. He was like, go home, put the tires on, come back, and then I'll tune it on the dyno.
Yeah. What are the wheels?
Those are the beadlock, I forgot the name of the rims.
Oh, it's Billet Specialties.
That's
gotcha.
right. Bullet Specialties. All the cars I'm buying different rims. I forget which ones I'm buying. The Bullet Specialties, 4.5s in the front, 9.5 in the back, and it's still not enough tire for the truck.
What is the tire size?
Those are a 17-inch 26 by 195s, I believe they was.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could use more tire with 1,000 horsepower.
I got to. I'm going to tub it. Like I said, I'm going to put some 1432s under the back, tub it, 4-link it, AC. I got a lot of more stuff on the shelf at home that's going to go in it because I want the windows up. I'm going to put a little baby mini cage just with a 4 harness seatbelt.
Great
So
idea.
me and the wife, while we in there riding,
Great idea.
you know, we'll be safe.
You know, a lot of people know what happened with us a while back, and so it's one of those things. I just think it's
it's a must.
Maybe you won't need it. Hopefully you don't need it.
No,
you might.
Yeah, I've been doing this for a long time, street racing for over 30 years. So I've learned to feel the car. And I can tell when something most likely is finna happen. Something ain't right, you know?
Yeah.
So I just ease up out of it and say, hey, you know, I get them next time.
Yeah. Well, while we're on wheels and tires, what do you run? Because it doesn't look like you have any brake booster up here, right?
Oh, it's underneath the truck.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's a hydro brake boost all up underneath the truck.
Okay.
Runs off the power steering unit and all that, but all that's
smart.
Yeah.
Because you don't make any vacuum off the LS,
No vacuum,
right?
no. It's all comes from the power steering. It runs off the power steering unit.
We just shot something recently that was the same thing, and I'm not a mechanic at all, dude. So I'm constantly learning, you know. But I didn't know that was even a thing to run it off the power steering. So you get the boost, but you don't rely on vacuum.
That's right. You don't rely on the vacuum. I got a lot of little hidden stuff in here. I got all the fuel pump setup is so unique on it because it's not like a regular fuel pump. I have the aeromotive pump, and if I just turn the key on and the fuel pump is just on, and then when I put my foot on the gas, it sounds like a motor. It proceeds higher to give me the fuel pressure that I need at any time I'm driving the truck. So I got a lot of money in about $4,000 just in the fuel system. If you ain't feeding the motor the fuel, I'm running 2,000 ccc injectors, but if you don't have the fuel to feed it, it's not gonna go anywhere.
What are the brakes on here?
These are CPP brakes all the way around, the new calipers and the A-arms, bushings, everything, CPP.
Yeah. And now what do you run? Because you said you're going to go to a 4-link in the rear. What are you running currently?
I'm running a Big 10 rear end out of a Camaro.
Help me out. Is it still Leafs?
Oh yeah, this still got the stock suspension under it. Still got the Leafs and everything with slapper bars. Aluminum drive shaft, you know, all the goodies, and you know, you can see some of the stuff on the fuel system.
Yep.
That's, you know, going on.
Oh, so you got a full fuel cell back here, don't you?
Yeah, it's 17 gallons.
And then your exhaust does come all the way to the back.
All the way to the back.
Out there.
Yeah,
wow.
3-inch stainless steel exhaust all the way out to the back.
Was it already this color, or is this a patina paint?
No, that's just a primer. That was just to stop the rust. So I just sanded it down and hit it with some primer until I can do the body work and finish it.
Gotcha, man. Yeah, so. And then, like I was saying to you off camera, you got this big, let's pop this open because I want, because I think it's cool, dude. I mean, you really do use the truck.
I use this truck. I drive this truck everywhere. I got tools if it break down, all kind of stuff in here. I got a pull rope if I need to pull one of my buddies in. You know, I drive this truck everywhere.
So great, dude.
You know, so it's like,
I really love
I got the emergency flare system. You know, I drive this truck. I drive this truck everywhere.
I just think it's cool, man. A lot of you know what I'm talking about. A lot of people build stuff
and they don't drive it.
They don't drive it, or they barely drive it.
And it's a trailer.
They're certainly not going to use a truck like this to actually haul stuff. But you're out like, nah.
You see the tie straps over there? Where I tie stuff down? Oh yeah.
I got you, man.
Oh yeah.
I love it, including like.
That's.
This isn't pretty. You wouldn't have this on a show truck.
Like if I have a big refrigerator or something up here, I'll stretch the straps to here, and then I'll go to the back in there.
So great, dude. All right, let's look in your interior here, man, because it looks pretty basic in here, no?
It is. So it just standard bench seat out of a Silverado.
Yeah.
6-speed manual Tremec Magnum.
Yep.
5th is overdrive, 6th is double over.
Oh, really?
So it has no end to the mile an hour. This truck run over 200 miles an hour so fast, it'll spin you around.
What do you run rear end wise to this?
I'm running 373 gears in it.
Got it.
I've never put it in 6th gear yet because it's too fast for the truck. You know, I'm running a truck that was built in 1955 on that suspension, you know, doing 200 miles an hour. It's not right.
Not a good idea.
No, it's not a good idea. I've never went to 6th gear yet, and I've just touched 5th, you know, for a second, and then it was get out of it.
Yeah. And then it looks, so you did a gauge. Is it okay to turn the key on?
Yeah, you turn the key on. I got the new cluster. That's the boost gauge over there. If you look at the boost, it'll tell you it's minus. Well, when I fire it up, it'll say like a -14.
Right.
And then I'm running the Terminex X computer that tunes the truck. If I go, say to Arizona and the altitude is different, it'll do a tune-up on the truck as I'm driving it.
And then you can change things if you want manually.
But no, it
too,
does
right?
it. You ain't got to touch it.
You don't touch it.
These new computer systems that they have, it does everything. It tunes it. The truck knows when it don't have E85 in it, and it backs the timing up from there. So it's that Terminex X. It's a bad computer.
Yeah. And then what is that, Dakota Digital?
Yeah, that's Dakota Digital.
They make a nice piece that really does fit right in there, don't they?
That's right. And it has the boost gauge in there and everything. You can see the boost and the RPMs and everything right there in your face. Yeah. And then, this is my shift light, so it's looking at me all the time.
Oh, yeah, you got a shift light right there.
I got it set at 6,800 right before $7,000, and it hit me in the face. And
I love that you went manual on this.
Yes, I bought a brand new sequential and I haven't put it in yet. So that's just gonna be all backward gears.
Oh,
all
yeah,
six.
man.
So that's gonna make it real nice.
That'll be game changing.
Yeah.
I mean, the sequential
that's gonna make
such
it
a
sick.
fast shift.
Yeah, it's gonna make it sick. I'll probably put it in within the next couple of weeks.
Gotcha.
And maybe start on the rear end and put the AC in, because I want to have the windows up tight, so when they're going down the freeway, everything up tight.
Nice and quiet. Yeah.
Nice and quiet, the little sleeper.
You do a lot of the work yourself.
Yeah, I do most of the work myself. I can't paint or upholstery or body work, but anything to do with the motor, trans rear, I do myself.
All the mechanical stuff, you got it. You handle that
or
yourself.
I call if I need some help.
Yeah.
And it's somebody that if I don't know, they'll know.
Yeah.
They'll come to the house or I'll go to them and we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Between that and YouTube.
Boy, it's crazy what you can find on YouTube, isn't it, man?
That's right. You can build a whole car on YouTube.
Super cool, dude. Well, let's we'll get the cameras going on it. We'll go drive it around a little bit. I wouldn't doubt that there's probably more stuff we'll talk about along the way, but I think we get an overall view of what your truck's about. Yeah. We're gonna go drive, you guys.
All right.
Look at the whole crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are a special bunch, dude. I gotta tell you, man.
Yeah.
So which one of the guys have you known the longest, would you say, do you know?
Fred. I had the white shirt on with the black hat.
Yeah.
His buddy that he grew up with used to be my mechanic teacher when I used to go to high school. And Fred and them used to always hang down there with us. So when I was acting up in school, wasn't doing right, so my mama called Mr. Gray, who's our car club president, told him I was acting up. So she came up to the school and him and her pulled me outside and got me right. So then he told me after that, he said, Blank, he said, every day when you get out of school from now on, I want you to come to the shop and start hanging with us. And that's how I ended up getting into these cars. He let me drive one of his race cars when I was like 16 years old, and I've been hooked ever since.
Yep. That's basically our roller shots.
Okay.
And you could, like, when we're sitting like this and you go to get past them, you can get on it. You can full on get on it.
All right.
Just once we're 30, 40, 50 feet in front of them, lift out of it, let them come back up on you.
Okay. All right.
Typically what I do is I always ask people, let me drive for the roller shots because I know exactly what to do. Now with a guy like you, this many years history, all the stuff. Like, I know you want to drive, man, so I'll sit over here, and if I have to tell you what to do.
Oh, yeah. No, he get good.
Oh, shit.
Holy son of a bitch, does that come on? What the hell, dude? You see my hand? No, you guys, my hand's not shaking. It's firmly planted and dug into his bench seat here, man. It really gets it, doesn't it?
It just blowing the tires away. When it do touch and it starts trucking.
Yeah, but I mean, to get grip, you need so much more time. And you need that four-link or a torque arm or something like that. Like, you need something that's going to plant your ass back there, right?
Yep.
Bro. Holy hell, you guys, this thing is nasty. I mean, look, I'm not surprised in the sense of it's 1,000 horsepower and that's before boost and right? You know what I'm saying? But like, but then you feel it, and damn, man. Especially that
we
one.
Here.
Hey, we're
Right
gonna
here. Yeah.
we're gonna flip
See it,
back
brother?
around up here, guys. Oh yeah, I see. Oh God, that's your launch point right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whew. You have my blood pumping, man. It's funny too. I was thinking I might need another cup of coffee, but no, I don't. I'm good. I'm totally good.
This is a long street.
This is perfect for
This is
just
where
doing our rollers.
That's the starting line. And I made a lot of money on this street right here. I've left on the back bumper like this, going up underneath that sign, all the way to where that intersection is on the back bumper.
Weird. I don't have you on the radio, dude. Anyways, go past him. Just like that is so perfect, bro. Holy shit! I love this stuff. Go ahead. Son of a bitch, dude. And yeah, let's turn it around. Man, oh man, oh man.
Right here.
Man, oh man, dude. And I can tell you're a driver.
Oh yeah.
You're all casual, like, what'd you think, dude? So there's the dudes like you that are getting after it, but you're relaxed as hell, man. You've been there, done that.
Oh yeah, many times.
So it makes it, for me, I just gotta tell you, for me, it just instantly makes it fun, like roller coaster shit, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
My heart is just jacked right now. Holy shit, dude. My heart is friggin' pounding, dude. Especially that last pass you just did, because I see a car in the right lane. I'm like, oh shit. You know, but you know what it's like, dude? Yeah, are you, like, how good of a passenger are you? Are you a very good passenger?
Yeah.
You are?
When I feel comfortable, like you say, you know, I've been doing it a long time. I went by a guy sideways at the finish line and got up off the nitrous and feathered the nitrous and went by him, and they was like, oh my God. I was in the right-hand lane on a smaller street that was just enough for 2 cars. And I grabbed a big unit right at the finish line, and I went by him against the curb like this, and I feathered the nitrous and come back around, and pow! They was like, we ain't never seen no shit like that before.
You're chill, aren't you? You're just all relaxed over here, man. I'm like, damn, dude. Blowing the tires off the whole time. You're just blowing them right off.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing's wiggling. Like, it wants to kill us.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. This guy can drive, man. Here we go, boys.
Ready?
Dude, holy shit, bro. I mean, dude, not only have you built an insane truck, I just love how relaxed and casual and driver you are.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Not much more to say. Here's me over here.
Thank you.
It's a lot of years, dude, that you've been getting after it.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever, I'm curious, have you ever, as a driver, had an incident, car get away from you?
Never.
Never?
Never in my
You've been
life.
just making your way through it?
I've been doing this since I was 16 years old. Never had an incident, nothing. I was always be able to see and feel the truck or a car. I could feel it. You know? And it was just like we were together, you know? So I never had an incident.
That's so cool, dude. I love hearing that, man. There's, like anything in life, I think there's people that have natural talent for different things, right? And then there's guys like me, like I drive a car and I'm pretty damn good. The way you're skating and dancing like that, dude, not comfortable for me. Scares the piss out of me as a driver. Just because I don't, like, opposite of you, you feel what there is to do. I'm watching your input on the steering wheel. You're not freaking out at all. You're just, it's like you're in a dance kind of.
I've seen a lot of guys overcorrect. So you can overcorrect a car in a race and crash.
Yeah.
You don't need to move the steering wheel but about that much to be able to go through the whole race.
Yeah.
You doing anything more than that, you finna crash. Yeah. I learned that years ago.
I just marvel at it, bro. It's simple as that. I love when guys are just so chill about it and like, we're just cool, you know?
Yeah, I made a lot of money on that street right there. A lot of money. You know, till almost I didn't have to work. I would go home. We didn't had a $20,000 race that night. What am I going to work for? You know, so I was making that much money right there on that street, 135th, for 5 or 6 years. My pocket stayed well. I loved it.
I think it's important, man, for any of us. Find your passion in life, man. If it's this shit.
Yeah, a lot of guys told me, you know, years ago, why you just didn't go somewhere and drive for a living, drive for somebody, you know, a race car driver. I loved it, but I don't know, I just never got it. You know, a lot of guys, they would bet they last, rent money, mortgage, car notes, everything. They just blank driving, they pull out everything they had in their pocket and, you know, put it up in the race, and I wouldn't make their money back for them. All they wanted to know was I driving.
Wow.
Yeah. I had some good teachers though. Like I say, Mr. Gray taught me everything I know. Wish he was here. He probably didn't know we was over here today. But yeah, he taught me how to pull up and leave on nitrous, you know, everything. So he was a good teacher.
I'm trying to put into words the level of intensity I just experienced. I mean, you got a truck that's obviously very well built. It really, really does get after it. But then you got a guy sitting in the driver's seat that built the thing. He's been street racing and drag racing for decades. So to look over and see how relaxed he is lets me at least semi let go, turn into a 5-year-old on a roller coaster and have a blast. And for me, that was one hell of a ride, man. And I promise if you stick around and watch the channel, you are gonna continue to see more of my friends known as Hood Muscle Cars, because they're a special bunch of people and have become good friends of mine. So I'm gonna leave you with a big thanks for hanging and watching, and I'll see you in the next one, you guys. Later, man.